Where's my tailgate? Here's what I got going on today, guys. I just got back from vacation, and yes, my phone was ringing while we were away, and I did my best to keep up with them. But the marina called and they needed bundles. So when I got home, the first thing I did the next morning, which is today, I went ahead and made 30 bundles. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the back of my truck and go over to the marina and deliver them. And I backed my truck up and I just totally forgot about my tailgate. When right before I left, I had been getting some rust at the bottom of my tailgate, and I just thought, I needed to take care of this because I needed to stop that rust now before it just gets out of control. I want my truck to look nice. And I was going to do it myself. I had done it myself one time before. However, I have my brother-in-law works with a man who does body work. And I just worked out a deal. I just left him my tailgate to fix while I was away. And I just totally forgot about it. I don't know. Is this something to do with age? How old do you have to be until you quit forgetting everything and that your memory comes back to you? Maybe I'll get there one day. I had set everything up on the driveway today. I put up my canopy to stay out of the sun. So I just made me 30 quick bundles with my twister and laid them right on the driveway. So I was just going to get backed up to it and drive on off. But now, so here's what I'm going to do. My tailgate is on the way to the marina. So I'm just going to go ahead and load these into the truck without the tailgate, and then we will stop on our way there because it's over at my dad's house. We're cleaning it out because we're putting it up for sale, and my brother-in-law set it over there after it was completed. What I'm going to miss though is I love using my unloader, especially for bundles. It keeps me from jumping in and out. So I'm just going to lay down a tarp, and that'll help me pull out the bundles when we get over there. All right, let's get this truck loaded up. So I just spread this tarp out and it'll do the same thing. If you guys don't have that unloader, this is a nice little trick that you can use to help you unload your truck, especially with bulky items. If there isn't enough to worry about with your trucks, when you remove your tailgate from your truck, you are left wondering, why is it so easy? Because this tailgate comes off in 15 seconds. It's that easy. And it makes you wonder about how many people out there have had their tailgate stolen out in the parking lot. Because anyone can just back right up to your truck, take the tailgate off and leave. And it would probably be pretty easy to do. Pretty easy to get away with. I've had my tailgate off before, and that's always been in the back of my head. And it seems to me there should be something that you can do to make it a little bit more difficult. Probably if you keep it locked. I think that would help. Thieves are always just looking for something convenient. I was thinking too, maybe putting like a radiator clamp around that lower lug, so it just adds a level of complexity to a thief to have to take your tailgate. I suppose another thing you could do to keep your tailgate from getting stolen is to let it rust away. No one would want to steal a rusty tailgate, probably. I remember I used to live in this apartment complex, and everyone was getting their cars broken into. The windows were getting smashed and they were broken in. And at that time I had a 1988 Ford Escort, and I just left the doors unlocked. And I don't know, if there was no doors that were locked, it just took away the fun from someone trying to break into it, or the fact that it was a cheap Ford Escort that they figured there wouldn't be anything worth stealing out of it. But everyone would get their cars broken into except me. And we're almost there. Number 30. I was gonna lean on my tailgate here. That is 30 bundles. Let's fire up the truck. We're gonna head on over to my old house, the house I grew up in. We'll put the tailgate on and we'll head on over to the marina. Here we go. As always, I have my invoices and I keep track of my mileage. That is one of the big advantages of filing as a business, is that your mileage is tax deductible. Well, you know, all your business expenses are. Something that you can't realize if you are just you know, selling it for cash. All right, guys, here we go. We are here. So I got to get into the garage and get out this tailgate, and we'll put it on the back of my truck. Ooh, found a penny. And we will get on down the road to the marina. This was the house I grew up in. He built it in 1968, and he lived in it till the day he died. So he grew up as a preacher's son, and they used to move every year. The church would move them. And when he got out of the Army and moved up here for the steel mills, he said he was going to build his house and never move out of it. So mission accomplished for him. Let's get my tailgate though. We got firewood to sell. And here you go. I think it looks pretty nice. I think the looks was secondary to the rust removal, and try to keep it from rusting out. But let me show you. This is all it is to put one of these on. You just put this, you slide this onto here. You stick that one end in, and then this one slides on. You connect your straps. And you're done. Serious, guys, that is fast. What I really was worried about was this lip in here, man. It was getting real rusty. So he did some de-rusting and some grinding, and then treated it. Hopefully that's going to keep the rust away. And then the lower edge from here down, that was starting to rust through, and he went ahead and fixed that. Looks good. Yeah, this has been a weird time, you know. And I know that a lot of you guys have been through the same thing that I have, but man, you know, there's 50 years of stuff, 50 years of stuff in this house that I haven't seen, you know, for 30 years since I had moved out. And man, you have no use for it, but you just can't get yourself to throw it away. And we had multiple dumpsters of cleaning out this stuff, and it is hard. It really is. And you know, Dad wanted me to move into this place, which in theory sounds like a great idea. But you know, I can't even get my yard mowed. So how am I going to be able to get my house sold and then move into this one here? So we sat on this for a year, which I think, you know, makes sense. You don't want to make a hasty decision, but you know, that's finally our decision, is that, you know, we're getting it cleaned out and we're putting it up for sale. It really, really stinks. But I think too, in a way, this is a very nice house. I have a lot of happy memories. I really only have happy memories. I had a real good childhood. And it's gonna make someone else a nice house. And I think that's something that Dad would be proud of. All right, guys, we got some firewood to sell. Let's go. and we are here. I think you guys have been along for the ride here one time before. This is the marina at the state park, and this is on Mosquito Lake, which is very nice. It's the second largest inland lake in Ohio. Big walleye lake, best tasting fish in the world. Yeah, this lake is a great lake, and it's got a really nice campground. If you're in Ohio, if you're looking at the state of Ohio, it's in the upper right hand corner. It's a long skinny lake. It's like, I can't remember, it's like 20 miles long and about 1.5 miles wide. But it's got some good fishing here if you guys are looking for a good place to fish. I have an invoice. We keep track of everything that we deliver, and they sign for it because it's easy to forget. And if you don't keep track, you leave thinking, I'll never forget this. I'll remember exactly how many I have brought. You never remember. So always keep it written down and always get signatures. But obviously they've sold a lot because they have 0 left. Everything's gone. So we got here just in time. And then this helps me get to the ones that are just too far back. And that is 30. Guys, I still don't think I'm a big fan of the bundle business, but it is profitable and it does create a lot of extra business for you. So here you go, 30 bundles, and we've done, we're gonna do the campers good. It's nice dry wood and it's nicely packaged. So let's get loaded up and head on down the road. I like my new tailgate. And that was that. So they pay on delivery. So I got the check. I get comments about professionalism, and I think some of our subscribers get frustrated with me because when I get asked specific questions about, my expenses, my cost of goods delivered, and how much it costs for me to make a quart of firewood, I don't know. I mean, I could find out, but I'm just not going to mess with that kind of stuff. And I got my reasons why. I'm a 22-year corporate rebel right now. So I'm doing what's fun, but you got to keep track of your inventory and what you sell and, who owes you money. I obviously keep track of that stuff. So we have a tracker that we made that shows exactly how much I've delivered, and when we hit a certain threshold, he writes me a check for it. And now we can head on over to the bank. Here we go, guys. And we are here at the bank. I'm gonna go in and cash my checks, my favorite part of the day. I am really glad that you came along on the ride with me, and I'm getting back up to speed after vacation. So if you do, please hit that like button for us. And don't forget to subscribe. We post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. I hope that everyone has a great day.